welcome to FC Goa TV. You're watching Prudent and I'm Neeraj Prabhu. FC Goa's women footballers were on a trip to New York recently as part of the Forza Goa Foundation to play in the Global Goals World Cup. They represented India in this unique tournament, a competition which had a bigger purpose than just football on the field. We have with us FC Goa Foundation's Forza Goa Foundation's Ishita Godino and the women footballers who played for FC Goa even in the last year's Vedanta Women's League, and they were part of Forza Goa Foundation's delegation to New York. Let us understand this journey of Forza Goa Foundation to New York and the work that the foundation is doing on the social front with football as the tool.
We took part in the Global Goals World Cup as Team Forza Goa Foundation because we found a lot of alignment in the vision of the Global Goals World Cup. I'll just tell you a little about the Global Goals World Cup because it is a new platform and not many people are aware of it. So the Global Goals World Cup leverages the power of football to bring organizations that are working towards the sustainable development goals together. The UN has 17 sustainable development goals. They include things like gender equality, zero poverty, sustainable development, and many goals for a better world, and their target is 2030. So the concept of the Global Goals World Cup is to raise awareness on these goals, and for organizations committed to achieving these goals come together, play football, talk about their goals, and they strongly believe that sports is a unifier and has the power to change things. So when we read about the World Cup, it aligned a lot with the work of the foundation. If you are aware about what the foundation does, you will know that we primarily work with children. We organize leagues because we believe that it's important for children to start playing football young and give them an organized environment to play. And because we have so many people coming into our programs, we use this opportunity to talk to them about various socially relevant issues, like we have workshops on nutrition or the importance of waste management, and we talk to them about being better citizens, conscious consumers, because we all know that the children are our future, right? And if we equip them with the right tools and knowledge, we will have a better world. So that's how it all started, and it's been an amazing journey.
Let us hear from the players.
My name is Joy Fernandez and I'm playing as a mid player. Yeah, it was my first time. I've never been abroad. It was really nice.
Hi, I'm Simone Lalwani and I'm a defender, but I played as a goalkeeper in the Global Goals World Cup. The experience was really amazing because we got to meet a lot of different people working towards different sustainable development goals, and we also got to learn a lot about what problems they are facing and what they are working towards. Like some people were working for life on land and recycling plastic. Some others were working for the ocean and refugees. So it brought to light various issues that are going on in the world.
So, which of them was made highest impact on you and influenced your thought process more for future?
The Greece team with the refugees, because we got to hear parts of the refugees actually talking about their experiences and what they're going through there. So it really impacted me in a sense, yeah.
And playing football on the ground, how challenging was that when playing with people from different countries?
I think we had a lot of fun, all of us, because we were also working towards our goal as well as getting to play football. So in all, I think it was a very good experience.
Was there talk about how women's football is going through or what phase it is going through in India with regards to football, mainstream football?
So we had an opportunity to visit a school on our first day in New York as part of our trip for the Global Goals World Cup, and they were very interested to know about the whole women's football revolution in India, how it works. And in America, there is a lot of focus on women's football. The women's team brings them a lot of laurels, and for them, they start playing football very young, which is what is really important in order to do well in football, right? Everybody's talking about starting young and staying in the game, and that's the opportunity that girls in the US get, but we don't necessarily have that opportunity here in India. So We spoke to them about lesser opportunities here, and we spoke to them about what we're doing in order to get more girls into the game. So they were really excited to learn about our work at the foundation.
I'm Yajna Parwar. I play as a defender. So about the global goals, we had experienced a different kind of problems in the global goals, since Simon said that different tips were working on different sustainable goals. We noticed that most of the teams were more focused on the gender equality especially. There were many problems regarding the gender equalities, because some of the players were not getting to play because of their gender. Some of them were not getting, they were not allowed to play on the ground because of these problems. Yeah.
I'm Sneha Fernandez and I played as a defender for the Global Goals World Cup. It was indeed a very nice experience, since it was my first time outside India, and it was really sad also to know that these problems are not only in India but also outside. The outsiders also are going through similar problems. So that was something new that I came to know about. Yeah.
Any particular problem or issue that moved you, emotionally touched you?
Yeah, there was a team wherein they were talking about the refugees, where a girl set fire to herself and she entered a football ground, and so they were talking about it, and we had a 1 minute silence for the player as well. So that was something really sad to hear about.
So you qualified for this World Cup as India winners. So when you were playing this
Yes.
tournament in India, what were the issues that was the focus, or was there any talk about issues in India?
Of course, so every team that plays talks about the goals that they are working towards. So as Team Forza Goa Foundation, we played for 3 goals, which are gender equality, good health and well-being, and responsible consumption and production, because these are the goals that we work towards through our programs at the Forza Goa Foundation. And like us, there were many other organizations in Mumbai who worked for causes like gender equality was a common theme. Also because most of the teams were teams of women. That's the rule of the competition. They're all women teams. And I think this was one of the most empowering things for us, to have all women teams come and play a sport and also talk about the sustainable development goals. We also had the chance to meet Pele's daughter at the New York event. And she is actually currently producing a film on football in Brazil, and the issues that girls face in Brazil with football. And we had a chance to speak to her, and we told her we're from India and these are the problems. And if you look at it, the world is a small place and the issues we face are similar. Like people expect girls to get married at a certain age, people don't want to invest as much in women's football. So the issues are similar everywhere, and it's amazing that there is so much awareness being created for the same, and we hope things change for us.
And it must be an honor to bag the prize for Best Action. Forza Goa Foundation got this award.
Yes, it was definitely an honor, and it validated all our efforts. In fact, going to New York was made possible for us because we had a sponsor, JumpNet. We didn't know we would win the Mumbai event, and we are a foundation, and going to New York comes at a cost. And we got a sponsor on board. They are a Mumbai-based organization, and they really believed in our vision because they also believe in empowering communities and doing good work. So we are thankful to them for letting us go and stand at a global stage. And we met a lot of interesting people who want to do work in the football for development field. And we hope to keep in touch with them and connect and collaborate.
So as far as work of Forza Goa Foundation goes in Goa, how many girls are playing football under this foundation's help? From which age group, and what are the future plans?
Alright, so for this season we have planned exclusive girls under 12 league, because we feel there is a lack of age-wise competition for girls in Goa. And besides that, our regular league has mixed teams. So it's not only for boys, you can have girls playing as well. And we are making a huge effort to go to schools, explain to them about our leagues, tell them that they should have girls teams, and because there is a lot of effort being made to get boys to start playing young, but it's not the same with girls. So we want to, in our own small way, change the narrative. In fact, all these girls also have been going to schools, and I feel that little girls need role models, and these girls have it in them to be role models to little girls that football can take you places. And besides that, all of them will tell you that there are a lot of direct benefits of football that they get. You're just healthier, you have better immunity, you're mentally stronger, you're more confident, you learn to play in a team. So we feel that by joining our programs or taking part in our leagues, that there are a lot of benefits. Yadnya has also started her own organization that's organizing tournaments for women, and I think she should tell you about it.
Yeah, so we have this small organization. So it just started today. We have started especially for the girls, because since we know in Goa most of the girls are not getting to play much. Only now this is also because we are getting to play only because of this Vedanta League, which is started 2 years back, and this is the third year. So yeah, so we have thought of, like, most of the girls which are there in our organization are the seniors. So we have thought of it, like, we'll organize some, like, our own club where we can approach the girls to come and play.
From which age group girls?
So it's a mix. Anybody can make, even the mummies
Okay,
and the
so,
parents, yeah.
Right, seniors.
Even the teenage girls, yeah.
So, with regards to the foundation, it's now 1.5 year old, 1.5 year old.
Yes,
So,
yes.
overall, how has the response been from the schools when the foundation approaches the schools for the age group girls and boys for your programs? What has been the response?
There hasn't been a consistent response. We've had some schools who are very receptive and say, this is amazing, thank you for doing this. A lot of schools talk about the lack of resources and funds, because not all PE teachers can coach a team, and they already have a lot on their plate. So we also conduct this thing called a community coaching program, wherein we teach people how to be community coaches. So you don't get an official D license, but you still learn the basics of how to teach young children to play football. So what we've told the schools is that if you are interested in having a team, get together a group of PE teachers and we can conduct these programs for you. So we're making these little efforts to just ensure that there are more age group level teams and more people are playing the game.
Which parts of Goa have you approached, penetrated? It's north, south?
Everywhere.
All over.
We're actually starting.
From Concord?
So we do Tilamol, which is close to.
Yeah, it's in
Concord,
Kepe.
Kepe. We're also
Indeed.
working in Kepe. We're working in. Last year we worked in Raya.
So that means you're conducting community camps there in such places.
Yeah. So we have many programs. We have our Little Gods League, and then we have a new program that we've started, which is called a focused community program, and we call it the focused communities because we sort of adopt a community and we go there twice a week and we teach them basic football skills, but also have like workshops with them and interactions with the children, the parents, have
Wow.
5 versus 5 tournaments. And the criteria for us to adopt a community is areas where there is currently not much access to football, and also areas where we feel the children can benefit from playing football. In the south, we've chosen Benaulim. That's because one of our coaches told us that in the 1960s, 70s, a lot of Goan talent came from that area. People were super passionate about playing football. Every afternoon and evening you'd see local boys playing, and that has changed now. And it could probably be because of like technology or other priorities. So to revive that footballing culture, we started this free program where you can just come and you get to learn under like professional coaches. Plus, so it's fun and football. And
FC Goa is also, the Foster Goa Foundation is also a forum for sports and freedom of expression. So overall, with this theme, Are there any memorable incidents to reveal, some stories, most touching stories from the foundation's work to reveal?
Right in front of you is the examples of our girls who got to speak at a global platform. In addition to this, many of our children have started voicing out their opinions. There was this incident I think it was at a little girls league that happened last year, and there was this one boy arguing with another boy about how girls should be given a chance to play football, and he's like, "Oh, some girls play better than you. You don't know that." So hearing these boys say these things, and we've seen our children stop other children from littering, and these small changes are what keeps us going.
With regards to sustainable production and consumption and the garbage issues that are coming to the fore, how challenging is it to work on such a front, because it needs a lot of self-restriction, self-regulations as well for public to understand that it's a problem that the society is facing with regards to garbage management. So how do you go about making awareness in this front?
So this is why I think we're very lucky, because our audience are children, and we want to educate and empower them to be role models and the voice. So when they start learning something right from a young age, it becomes a habit. So that's what we're trying to instill. And we even work with a professional waste management organization, as we are not experts on the topic. And we have practical cleanup sessions, because we want children to understand how much waste is there around them. So they either do it on their own playing field, or we've had beach cleanups where we've taken our children to a beach. So we just want to empower our children to be messengers.
With kids, it's very important that they have healthy eating habits as well. So do you have any faculty to tell them or make the parents aware of what not to feed their kids?
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing actually. And last year we partnered with Konkani Nutrition, where we had workshops on good eating habits. We also provided our children with a healthy post-training snack, which was either an egg or a banana, to get them into healthy eating habits. Because things like chips and soft drinks are so easily available and so accessible, and kids get
so dangerous.
Exactly tempted to eat it. And we want our children to understand that what you put into your body is very important. And even to be a player, you need to have your proteins, and before playing you need your fibers. So we do talk to our children and the parents, because they are the ones who either pack the tiffin or feed the children. So we have workshops for our parents and our children.
I think it's that we believe in you, and if you want to play football, we're all here to support you. And when it comes to the sustainable development goals, there are lots of little things you can do, like don't use a plastic bag or a straw. So these little things really matter, because when all of us do it together, it makes a huge difference.
I'd like to tell all the little girls to go out and play any game you want. It doesn't have to be football. And when you have a voice, use it for good. Use it to raise awareness on issues that are close to you. And like Simone said, we believe in you, and just get out there and be the best version of yourself.
Since we are talking about the football, so next year the Under-17 World Cup is going to start. So please watch it. If you love football or any other game or any sport, please watch it.
I believe that if you want to make a change or be the change, you start it from your place itself. You be the change. So whatever it is, even the little things you do at home, starting from your daily day-to-day work or whatever it is, may it be through sports or your schools or colleges, do it, because I believe you can do it.
With that, we come to the end of this program. Keep watching Prudent. Goodbye.